told me that you have taken the time to be here, I was very, very happy to share some time with you for several reasons, right? One, because as I don't know how many of you know, I have 4 kids, and my oldest kid is 25, and he's an entrepreneur.
When we attended the boot camp, it was actually quite exhilarating.
I found the program very, very good in that it actually made us as a unit gel better.
We had various companies, from various industries, and us being an ICT company, realized that, with the opportunity that was given to us, we had to engage with other companies who are also within the field that we're operating in.
The key to us, it's about access to knowledge, access to expertise, and finding the right alliances and partners. And then we found that the International Trade Program provides us with that opportunity. I mean, you look at the current sponsor being British Telecoms and what we do. I mean, we're aiming to become a key player within the cloud computing, which is a journey for us to get there.
As they come up, they will present for 5 minutes, and then you'll get 3 minutes to ask them questions directly.
On the business side that I saw is the rural communities with amazing products, with an assumption that I will at least have 2 big clients from the UK who are your event organizers. And then going to year 2 and year 3, you can see that the projections have increased significantly, because by year 2 my platform will be more known and I'll have other income streams such as advertising, such as social enterprise commission that we derive from there by using our database.
I spoke to quite a few of the contestants, and I told them they need to find out from BT, how we enable small entrepreneurs in the UK. Because I see great potential there that they can bring back and basically use in South Africa.
We had to identify our core products, where right now it's the managed services, which deals within the IT management, IT governance. Our objectives in the UK is to meet alien vault, which are in IT security.
What we saw in Cape Town, there were a few very nervous presenters, and it wasn't helped by some of the technology glitches that they had. I was also pleased to see that they'd taken some of the over design on their presentation. They look like professionals today, so it's been fantastic.
I think the level of the research that went into the presentations was exceptionally well, and I think that it's wonderful for me to see that we have the level of entrepreneurship in South Africa as we had here today.
Often, if it's the first proposal that you put down, if it gets accepted very quickly, then you know that probably you're giving too much away and you're leaving too much on the table.
Besides accessing different markets, with the information that we've learned and with the people we hope to meet to help us to grow the business and as well grow as people.
What what they're going to see about you is that they're going to see your email, they're going to see your phone calls.
MEDO giving us this opportunity to go to the UK as one of the biggest things to me. What I say is, I never got an opportunity to go outside South Africa, for example. For now, we got this chance to go to outside South Africa and trade with the UK businesses.
I've been selected as one of the 12 companies to go to the UK under the ITP program. It's given us an opportunity to take our business on a global market.
MEDO has actually, given us the platform to achieve what we have never thought that we would actually, achieve in our lifetime.
Well, my flight was good, long, but good.
It was great, tiring, very long, but all the same, we've actually arrived. And just basically looking forward to getting the ball rolling.
I think the entrepreneurs are having a really good time.
Hi, I'm Peter Thompson and welcome to the Innovation Warehouse in Farringdon in London. And so the Innovation Warehouse has got 3 spaces. So we've got a co-working space where it's open desk space for people to come and share and network, and that's available to people often one at a time will come, just bring their laptop and work in the open space and collaborate. Often at that stage they'll be working on an idea for a business. Maybe they're just starting to explore finding co-founders for the business, so we encourage them to network with each other, and we run events with the wider kind of startup community around London.
It's actually a company that's operating within the mobile ticketing solutions industry, and which we don't have those type of solutions in our country, in South Africa, and we actually looking forward to introduce the technology which will change the way things are done in terms of payments within the transport systems.
Would we have done this without MEDO factors? No, not at this current moment. It might have been within the next 2 years, if not more, because we've been used to closing partnerships and alliances via email, telephonically, offsite mainly. And this one, it made a huge difference because we had an opportunity to sit down with a revolutionary company within the ICT sector, and not just any other person, but one of the shareholders. So I don't believe that we could have done it.
Hello, my name is Brian Moore and I'm the Director of Intellectual Property Services here at Coventry University. And the talk this morning is really covering how Coventry University Group deal with intellectual property from their staff, students and the alumni.
I've just talked about the role of the SGI within the organisation and also our approach working with companies across all sectors. We've looked at a few specific examples of companies that we have worked with, from small local SMEs to the larger national organisations such as the National Health Service in the UK.
The Serious Gaming Institute offers us a lot of insight into the trends within the UK as well as international around gaming, gamification, serious gaming, simulation, as well as 3D.
I'm the Director of the Institute of Applied Entrepreneurship at Coventry University. The Institute of Applied Entrepreneurship focuses on promoting entrepreneurship. We're one of the few institutes in the UK that's got a hybrid strategy, meaning that we're operating from education up till business incubation.
I'm studying product design, and the idea that I had came about last year. It came out of a competition that I was doing, and the brief of the competition was to design something for everyday life. So I was looking at everyday problems and what can be solved.
We are about to pitch to a couple of potential investors that were organized by MEDO.
Could be. You've got to show that what's in it for them. If they can't see how they're going to get a good return on their money, then then why would you invest? And all small businesses do carry risk.
We are meeting with Alien Vault tomorrow, where we actually anticipating us interacting with the company, as there is a need for us to create a partnership with them.
What they call national pavilion. National pavilion would be like 10 companies or 6 companies or something like that, but just under one umbrella, South Africa.
We're working on creating an ecosystem that can create more entrepreneurs instead of isolated training events.
Well, everybody, welcome. My name is Sean Hammond. I'm an Associate Director here for HLM in the UK, as well as the Legal Director for the company in South Africa. Our offices are based in Sandton, in the Sound and Steel Tower. We have, aside from that office, we have one in Abu Dhabi, and we have 6 offices here in the United Kingdom.
So I was able to meet a number of his colleagues, and especially the colleagues who've taken over on that side. So what we're going to do is we've started inviting them to our networking events, and we'll make sure that they're invited to when you give your feedback presentation. So you can start building those relationships.
This is where a number of our board members reside. This is BT's global head office. We provide services to central government, local government, the Ministry of Defence. We have about 100 of these suites globally. There's 4 in this building alone. And if you look into those screens and look at the reflection, you'll see that you'll see the reflection of the table on the other side.
So that's what it looks like.
Yeah, so
it looks like there are people sitting there.
You need to understand what is it your market is. You know, how are you going to address it? What are the segments that you're going to address? There's a lot of strategy within that, but it's all about the hard and fast numbers.
I think that when Liz told me that you have taken the time to be here, I was very, very happy to share some time with you for several reasons, right? One, because as I don't know how many of you know, I have 4 kids, and my oldest kid is 25, and he's an entrepreneur. So he has created his own company, without any help from me, by the way. Probably I would say that even without any support from me. Because let me tell you the story, probably some of you will recognize a similar thing. So he's finishing telecom engineering, and one day he came home and said, I'm creating a company. And I said, okay, and I said, to do what? And he said, you remember the jukebox, the machines where you put your songs, you put money in songs and so on? So he said, well, I have replicated that model on the iPhone. We took some time ago is in terms of the customer segments that we were going to work with, and it was stakeholders, which is another recommendation to you. Because when you run a business, there is a huge temptation of trying to do a lot of things, because new opportunities will come to you. Right? And suddenly some people say, oh, given that you know how to do application, why do you do this for a burger, set of burger shops or franchises we have?